Hi everyone, I'm Sailor Jen. Welcome to my next unboxing. This video is going to show you some of the adorable goodies that I got from the Sailor Moon Museum. These were kindly given by a proxy in Japan that I ordered. First item, as you can see, is this adorable Sailor Saturn file case. You can see on the back it's got the Sailor Moon Museum details and her star sign. Next item, I'm just going to show you like very briefly here. This is just the postcard set with the exclusive artwork for the museum. So, like I say, everything I'm going to go and show in a lot more depth, but this is just an overview for now. And the big item that I got was the Sailor Moon bento box, which I can't wait to show you all. It looks so cute already. And I also got a little masking tape at the front. So let's move on to the first item. So this is the masking tape. At first I couldn't remember if it was the Sailor Moon Museum masking tape or from the Sailor Moon shop because they were selling some items there, but it's not. I double checked, it's actually been made for the museum, which is even more exciting. On the back you can see the artwork for the 30th anniversary, so not only is it part of the museum, it's part of this new line of merchandise. When I first got it, I was surprised at how small. It's been a while since I bought like a kind of washi tape, and I forget, like it's probably kind of standard size. I think when I saw the picture, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, but that's okay, because the artwork is just delightful. We have all 10 Sailor Senshis on the washi tape, as well as the Sailor Moon Museum kind of logo. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of unfurl it so you can kind of see, I guess, what a strip is and kind of what it looks like. It does repeat after this, so it's the same kind of after you see the kind of full Sailor Senshis. So starting on Sailor Venus, because that was kind of where the tape began. But standard, you have the outer Senshis first, then the Sailor Moon Museum logo, and then the inner Senshis. So Sailor Venus is kind of the end of a strip of the tape, if you like. So, I mean, the artwork is just delightful. It's very kawaii, kind of very that very kind of chibi look, which I really love when they do that with the sailor characters. My favourite Saturn, it's just looking so cute. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I sort of just taped it down just so you could see how long it is, but just absolutely adorable. Really, really adorable. Next item was the Sailor Saturn file case. They kind of advertised this as like a mask case, which it would be really useful for. We don't really in the UK need to wear masks now on a regular basis, so I might use it for something different just because I like it so much. I don't want to kind of just use it every so often for masks. I think it would work great as like a ticket holder, or if you were going on holiday, maybe for your boarding passes and things like that, your passport. So I'll need to have a think. Any ideas, let me know in the comments. But really good size, really good quality, nice and secure, and I just love the design of Sailor Saturn. Just looks absolutely stunning, and you can see it's got her planet sign, and then it's got the Sailor Moon, Pretty Guardian, Sailor Moon, Sailor Saturn. So it's really nicely done. Next item was the postcard set. I did love the framed items, but with the prints, but they were just so expensive that I decided I'd get the postcards and kind of do something myself with it because I quite like the size of the postcards as well. So there are 4 postcards in this series. All are original artwork for the museum. which is so exciting. So yeah, I do really feel like it feels quite a modern meets original kind of Sailor Moon artwork. It's really nicely done. Um, so that first one was just the kind of main image for the museum. Then you've got Sailor Moon with her kind of, this is her original design with the kind of like mask over her eyes. So like it's like as you can see, it's kind of bringing a bit of the original stuff in. I absolutely love this, like Sailor Moon and the crystal. Here's the back of it. You can see all the signs at the bottom for each sailor planet. This one is Sailor Moon and the Inners. This is their kind of original artwork design, so you'll see the colouring's quite different to what you're used to in the anime. And then there's Princess Serenity, looking just so gorgeous. And again, on the back, I think I let you get a bit of a longer chance to see it. But you've got all the signs at the bottom, and then also this lovely, like, kind of like a little wheel with all the planets. So it's kind of like for the whole year, I guess, if you follow kind of astrology and everything. But yeah, here are the 4 postcards. I love all of them actually. I mean, I do really like kind of the Sailor Moon and the crystal, which is the kind of, like I say, the kind of main artwork for the exhibition. So I would say that's probably my favourite one. But I don't have anything bad to say about any of the other pieces. And the final item, the one I was most excited for, was the Sailor Moon bento box. I don't go to school or anything anymore, so I'm like, when am I going to use this? But I think I'll make a point, even if I'm at home working, I'm going to put my lunch in it just because it's just so adorable. If you're not aware, kind of bento box kind of, I guess the kind of traditional design is that it's in sort of like 2 layers. I don't know a ton, correct me if I'm wrong, or if anyone knows more, but I think traditionally you tended to have a kind of rice dish in one, and then your kind of other dish, maybe like a salad or any other kind of items. I just pointing out as well the volume it takes. So top layer's the 80 and the bottom's 250. So just to be aware, the bottom layer is smaller. Turn it around. So the top of the design is gorgeous. You've got Luna just above there, and then Sailor Moon doing one of her classic poses. Here is the cutlery. You get a fork and a spoon, which is probably kind of mostly what you would need. They are on the smaller side. They're kind of like almost like children's size cutlery, but they're nice and chunky, so I think it would still work really well. If you're having lunch, it'd probably work well for lunch. There's also a beautiful chopstick set. I don't actually end up fully opening them just because they've been displayed so nicely. I didn't want to kind of ruin that. So, but yeah, and they've got this lovely bit of grip at the bottom, so that really helps. If, like me, you're still kind of trying to learn how to use chopsticks, that kind of grip helps with that. So that's the kind of the very top part of it. This is before I realised it's got tape on it. I'm like, why won't it open? The bit I'm taking off is the kind of like an elasticated bit that you put on the bento box when it's all made up, and that just kind of holds it all together. Just make sure nothing pops open or leaks or anything. So the top layer, as I said earlier, that's the bigger parts, 380 ml, I think. And it comes with a little divider. I put it in the wrong way. This is why I get stuck. I do fix it later on, and I'm like, so much easier when you put it in the right way. But yeah, you can use that. So if you wanted to separate different types of foods, like your salad from your fruit, or anything like that, those kind of things are great. This was kind of the idea of bento, is it's like a complete meal rather than just like one item. You can have different sections that complement, and that's the elasticated bit, which is nice and stretchy. The bottom layer is, like I say, much smaller. But yeah, you can kind of have fun. If like me, love watching or looking on Pinterest at like bento lunches and things, like some of the things that people create are amazing. I need to try and yeah, there's me putting it in the right way. It's so much easier when you do it the right way. Um, but yeah, you should check those out on Pinterest. Like some of the creations are amazing. You almost don't want to eat the food because it just looks so incredible. This is me just popping it all together, nice and easy, nothing too complicated, and then just popping the elastication on. I can see why they didn't do that because then you wouldn't have seen the whole design, so I can see why they kind of taped that to the side. I think that was actually a nice touch, just so you can see everything. And yeah, that is what it looks like. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it's just a kind of nice lunch size, I would say. And here are the final items. Um, Overall, really pleased. I mean, I wish I could have got a lot more from the museum, but you know, just you have to sometimes just decide where you're going to spend your money on, and obviously with the cost of getting things delivered from Japan at the moment, it's really expensive. Hopefully, when I go to Japan next year, maybe they'll still have the museum. If they do, I'll definitely go and get more items because I absolutely loved everything that I got. I wish I could have got more, basically. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing these items, and if you want to get items from the museum through a proxy, you can see what they're like. So thank you.